in about October of 2000. Misdemeanor conspiring to try.
Oh my god. Stop with the explosions! These are real crimes! And he's treating it like it's a fucking meme video. If this was anything else, I'd be like, damn, the editing's fucking stellar. Up film you've seen? Thanks to the Prime Mooney. I mean, everyone... It usually says, like, shock movies, like Serbian film and shit. I think the most fucked up actual movie that wanted to be more than just shock for the sake of shock would be Martyrs. 2008 Martyrs. Alright, let's check out these Andrew files.
Is no run-of-the-mill Roblox developer dating a 15-year-old girl and being inappropriate.
There's run-of-the-mill?
Could very well be some of the most
situations like this?
Vile footage you have ever seen. I'll be sure to warn you when really bad things are coming.
That's a bold claim. I've seen some fucking horrible shit, my man. I've seen some awful... Have you ever heard of cake farts? I've seen some shit. Even just today, I rewatched that video of Brassigan's pissing on that man's face. I've seen some wacky stuff. Blue waffle.
Enjoy the video.
2 girls, 1 cup is too casual. Damn, this is edited like like it's gonna be like the scariest thing of all time.
So first of all, Andrew, also known as II, is the developer for the Roblox group Bribbleco. They've made games such as Cleaning Simulator, Super Cube Cavern, and a few other games, as well as Andrew having been a part of various other small micro games like Grab the Child or Grab the Children or something, some crazy game like that.
Nah, that sounds like a hit.
As having roughly 1.9 million visits on his current account. And I'm not shitting you, bro. When he got banned in 2019 on his original account, ma_bucket, his justification for why he made a bunch of random alt accounts purely to upload NSFW content is because it helped him work better. I know for a fact.
Can I read this? Let's see. Alright. This brings me to my next question. Why do kids want to play a game called Cleaning Simulator? Like, you little bastards, just go do chores in real life. Like, why fucking, like, pretend to do chores? Just go actually get a mop or some shit. Help your friends out. Or help your family out. Or your friends too, I guess.
Him saying, I don't know why I did it, I just enjoyed it, is because he has some sort of freaky corruption fetish or something. Disregarding that, though, he is close friends with users such as Z Kevin, who is actually technically his boss, and he gets most of his earnings from
Taco and Tier 1 Dread.
They've been friends for as long as about 6 years, as far as I know, and essentially... he's also been a part of making a Goth IHOP Roblox game. And later on you'll see this is actually how I found out who he really was, by pure chance. So there's that. So as for his other account, Lunar Cheesecake, he has been uploading and drawing furry pornography for the better...
What even... I kind of want to see the uncensored version here. What is this? A Galactus-sized cat spreading its ass on Earth? What the fuck is the point? I can't even make out what that would possibly be. Essentially,
he is outed himself as a zoophile multiple times. Here's a screenshot of that.
Well, stop, I want to read. Let's not... I'm trying to get fucking invested in the lore here. I'm trying to read. Well, I... kind of already regretting that. He's going to be retweeting and liking animal porn. The fact that he can even do that on Twitter blows my goddamn mind. People called me crazy when I said that people like this exist on Twitter and are very open about it. I remember Hassan in particular was like, Charlie, that kind of shit doesn't exist. And I was like, yes, it does. This was in DMs. And then like 6 months later, he's like, Charlie, you were right. And I rubbed that shit right in his face. I was like, I fucking told you. Like, they are growing on Twitter, and they have been for like a year and a half. Like, they don't get punished for it. It's a literal crime.
Is also openly a quote-unquote map or a minor attracted person, which is a very nice way to call someone a pedophile. He also has many instances on his account of very, very poor behavior, as well as liking various instances of essentially furry children in very not safe for work environments, but also because I don't want any of these people running away and being able to hide themselves, because these accounts are all private, and we're able to follow them and get access to who follows them and their screenshots. And
Jesus, the soundtrack's going crazy.
So, with that out of the way, let's just get into some of the evidence, and you guys will really see why this guy is probably one of the worst Roblox predators of all time. Oh, and before we really get into the evidence, if you have any instances where you want to come forward with instances of this guy sexually abusing you or someone you know, please contact the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children or law enforcement or both. What this guy has done is extremely illegal, and I guarantee you the victim that will be shown here is not the only person he's done it to. So just keep that in mind, and thank you very much in advance.
Using this music is really taking away from the actual message here.
It Lunar Cheesecake, also known
makes it sound goofy when it's actually serious.
Is a Roblox developer who has been basically harassing children and encouraging illegal acts from these kids over the course of the past few years. And he's been able to get away because
why the circus music?
Separate personas. One of them
the
being
fucking Tom and Jerry soundtrack.
And the other one being his other persona. And I was able to connect the dots with the help of some friends that I will not name without their consent. By the way, for anyone wondering, this account that we're using is no longer in use by the person who used it. Plus, the name and profile picture have all been changed. So this is completely different from when it was originally used.
It's another tab. No, it's not, man. What do you think I am watching on my other tab where I'd be listening to fucking Psychonauts fucking Meat Circus soundtrack? No, it's in the video. It's just very off music here. I don't know why. For like a serious topic, it would be his backing track, that Grant Kirkhope's Banjo-Kazooie OST.
See here that the victim was not the one that reached out to Cheesecake. Cheesecake, in fact, was the one that reached to us. And as you scroll down through these chat logs, you see immediately felony number 1.
Hey, thanks to the recent
distribution of pornography to minors. Immediately, regardless of it being a drawing or whatever, already committed a felony here. Rather than being like, oh,
that is correct.
18, I can't really do this. It's just immediate breaking the law. Another felony, same thing.
This is... I can't see over the explosion.
And as we scroll down...
This is Probs the best dick I've drawn. Nice cock. Damn, that's good. What the fuck, man?
Oh, by the way, if it's not a weird question, do you mind me asking how old you are?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Alrighty, cool. Yeah, alright, just 14. No big deal. And then it just goes to, sorry for not telling you my age before I followed you. By the way, I know people make a big deal over minors following NSFW accounts. It's fine, dude. I mean, I don't actually mind.
Oh.
People make a big deal about it, but we're all just weird, horny weirdos on the internet. So, that's a little bit weird. That being said, I also kind of find younger dudes super cute. In like a pedo way or what? Because out of context, that's kind of odd. Which is kind of ironic coming from this kid because the subject here is...
Even the kid's like, yep, this guy's a pedophile.
Kind of way. Sorry, I don't know how to say that in a way that isn't odd.
Holy shit. And this guy's not, like, banned from Roblox at the very least? He's still developing cleaning simulator updates?
Later on in the conversation, we can see that their relationship begins to develop. About 7 days later. Not gonna lie, I was actually starting to develop a small crush on you. I mean, goodness, Pole's collar, same. Even without the luge, you're such a nice person. Yeah, you were nice to me, and you always seemed like you wanted to talk to me, and not because you were trying to be nice. There we go. I came while thinking about my boyfriend!
What is going on with the edits?
And so it begins. A rabbit hole of...
What are these edits?
Disgusting...
Jesus Christ!
Only later in that day was another felony committed where he sent nude photos of himself to this kid.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
This gradually just got worse and really peaked in about October of 2000. Demeanor conspiring to try.
Oh my God. Stop with the explosions! These are real crimes! And he's treating it like it's a fucking meme video. If this was anything else, I'd be like, damn, the editing's fucking stellar. Alright, so the dude has committed a lot of actual crimes already, and we're 7 minutes in. Damn, this is even worse than the other guy from People Make Games video. This guy's just like blatant Master Chef editor. Yeah, true.
And if you haven't been convinced yet, the smoking gun. Well, at least one of them. But this is him. This is the picture I've been using for the entire damn video. In this Discord chat. No, this is not a fake persona. This is a chat that went on for like 4 months.
Thanks for 5 gift subs. I appreciate it,
clearly,
man.
if anyone was having the fake persona, it would be the victim in question, although that wasn't the case, unfortunately. And now, for one of the most blood-boiling, horrible things I have ever read, and probably you as well. I do not like trigger warnings, but by God, I'm putting one here. If you do not want to see this, skip to this time segment. What you see here is Lunar Cheesecake encouraging this 14-year-old who has already done this to further sexually assault and grope their 10-year-old brother, as well as admitting that Andrew had done the same to his fucking little sister more than once. Are you serious? How the fuck is it fun and harmless? What is wrong with this motherfucker? Oh my God, and it gets fucking worse.
This is a lot more intense than I thought it would be. Holy shit. Oh my God. And this guy's not banned on Roblox? I mean, he's already used like the DEFCON nuclear alert air raid siren sound effects to warn us. I don't know how it could possibly get worse. I need to look this guy up. What was his Roblox name again? He's banned on both accounts, and most games that used his assets have removed them. Well, that's good news. Oh, he even found himself in the Roblox Hall of Shame. They got him. This is pre-termination, and then before, after, or wait, what? Pre-termination and then before. So these are both pre-termination? Well, how about like the mugshot of after with him like behind bars? So this was in 2020? Oh, no, this must have just been because of all of this. Oh, wait, no. Here it is. Damn, he made a lot of games. Yeah, grab the child. And you said his games did get removed? Yes. Okay, well that's good at least.
Talking about how, don't start while he's asleep. Don't stop if he wakes up. I doubt he'll talk about it. Rape victims don't usually talk about it either. This motherfucker... Things don't usually make my blood boil. I'm reading a lot of this stuff.
This guy is really fucking bad.
Oh my God. What I am doing right now is raw emotion. This is what I am feeling right now. I'm not acting this. I am fucking pissed. It doesn't fucking end. 8 years old. 8! Are you serious?
The YouTuber here is making this whole situation super weird with the music and the whole atmosphere here. But the guy is real scum. This is a lot worse than I thought it would be. I thought this was gonna be kind of goofy. It's really not goofy. Why is the volcano erupting? I guess it's symbolic of his anger. I don't know, man. This all started with Roblox lawsuit against Ruben, man. All this shit's coming out now, I guess. Finally, people are willing to talk about all the horrible shit going on Roblox. It's fucking nuts, man. Yeah, I don't even know if it's really worth finishing. I think I've got the gist. I don't need to see more of the awful shit this guy said. I'm convinced. Unless there's more than just screenshots where, like, he's talked about this shit or something, or said, like, that didn't actually happen. I don't know. My brother was on the account. And this says this Andrew's sister is safe. Does that mean that he's actually being investigated, like, by authorities or just by the Roblox wiki team? I just want to know if he's actually being, like, officially investigated. He is. And they notified his mother. Okay, well that's good news then. Did he actually do something, or was it all just a chat? He sent nudes, and then a bunch of face shots connecting him to the nudes. So at the very least there's that. To someone claiming to be 14 and then encouraging him to rape his brother. But yeah, like if the Discord messages were fake, the nude photos probably weren't. They were all censored, so who knows? I didn't see his cock or anything. At least there's authorities investigating. Hopefully. Password just cost the company $190 million.
So, what's the most that you think you could lose by forgetting a password? For you and me, probably not very much. But for a company called Quadriga CX, a lost password ended up costing them approximately $190 million. How the economy and people's lives might be affected by over 6,000 people losing a full year worth of money because one idiot lost a password. Kind of began with how Quadriga was founded as a company. It's a Canadian cryptocurrency exchange that until this recent disaster was the largest crypto exchange in Canada. Quadriga was co-founded back in 2013 by
Whoa! This is so crazy. Literally just talked about this today. I'd never heard of Quadriga before, but apparently, this is 2019, so he wouldn't be talking about it then. Apparently the guy behind Quadriga just died. And he left all of Quadriga to his wife, and she found out that all of it was fake or something. Like, none of it was ever real. So it was like hundreds of millions of dollars worth of like valuation that it just never existed. Just a giant scam. That's fucking nutty.
25-year-old Gerald Cotton, who apparently ran Canada's largest crypto exchange 100% entirely from just his laptop. And only he actually knew the password to his computer. By 2018, Quadriga had 115,000 customers,
with the person dying.
And all of their cryptocurrency funds at the exchange were stored on this stupid laptop in either hot wallets or cold wallets. A hard drive.
Say he faked
on the one
his
hand,
death.
this keeps the funds stored inside of them pretty safe from hackers since it's, offline. But on the other hand, it makes them almost impossible to access if you forget the password to the hard drive that they're all stored on. Cotton apparently went to India for a trip and died while there due to
this is the story. What? I thought this was
disease. You'd think that before he died, he would probably tell somebody, or at the least write down the password to his computer that was storing hundreds of millions of dollars worth of cryptocurrencies on it. That probably would have been the smart thing to do, but he also could have just died without telling anybody any of that. And so he did. Cotton's wife and heir, Jennifer Robertson, appears to be leading the company now. And while she did file an affidavit with her husband's death certificate from the Indian government 3 days after his alleged death, it took the company of Quadriga itself nearly an entire month to announce to their customers his unexpected death and the problem with accessing their $190 million. Security experts have been hired to try and beat the laptop's encryption, but so far, nobody has been successful in breaking it. The transfer of funds between the cold wallet and the hot wallet were always just done manually by Cotton whenever customers requested withdrawals. Did Gerald Cotton actually just pull off an elaborate hoax and faked his own death to hopefully escape with all of the money? Very few people probably know the answer to that question at the moment, and only time will tell. If you're watching this video from the future and know the answers, then let the rest of us know.
I thought I did, I guess not.
115,000 people may have just lost nearly $200 million because one guy died without telling anybody else his password. Easily been avoided.
With Dashlane. How do you know where that's going? So that's what they do. I thought this was brand new. Because Danny brought it up like today about Quadriga and the guy dying, and it was like all a scam or something, but I guess a lot of wires got crossed there and the story was incorrect. Teamed up with DB Cooper. Yeah, it doesn't even seem that elaborate. It sounds like he just went overseas and said, whoops, just died. Don't bother looking for me. Look it up. Why is there like an update to it? Let's see. What was it, Quadriga? Oh, this is probably why I brought it up, because she just spoke out about it again. If he did fake his death, there's no way he hides for that long. Especially not with that amount of money. He's going to spend it. Why making fun of this guy can get you life in prison. Oh, before I even hit enter, is this about Turkey's leader, Erdogan? I already know it is. I know the second I press enter, I'm already going to see his face. I was wrong. Unless that is Erdogan when he was younger.
Have you ever written a mean comment about somebody here on YouTube or somewhere else on the internet? But for some other people, they've been sentenced to effectively life in prison for doing the exact same thing. You see, it really all just depends on who the person is that you're making fun of online. For example, if you're gonna make fun of me down in the comments of this YouTube video, the worst thing I can do to you is pin your comment and try my hardest to make you look like a clown. But if you're gonna make fun of the king of of Thailand, however, you could face the rest of your life in prison, even if you don't live in Thailand. And
really?
Here's how. Theoretically, Thailand is a constitutional
monarchy
like the
United
Kingdom or Japan. But unlike in those countries, the monarchy is not only super revered, but it's also illegal to criticize them. The position of the Thai monarch and the royal family is enshrined in the Thai constitution. Section 112 of the Thai Criminal Code also makes insulting or otherwise degrading the king or a member of the royal family a severe criminal offense. It states verbatim, whoever defames, insults, or in Thai prison for simply creating 10 Facebook posts that were each deemed to be insulting to the Thai royal family.
Do we have a record of them?
Sentenced him to 7 years in prison for each Facebook post, which is the harshest sentencing that anybody in the country has so far ever received for insulting the monarchy. It was effectively a life sentence, but it was gracefully commuted in half for him to only 35 years in prison because he confessed to being guilty. Part of the problem with this law is that the media in Thailand rarely ever even though I feel like I haven't been insulting or degrading in this video at all, and I've simply only been reporting facts. The facts themselves can be considered insulting.
Yeah.
However, if you were to hypothetically leave an insulting comment below and you ever go to Thailand afterwards, you could potentially face jail time there. And if you write multiple insulting comments, you could even end up facing the rest of your life in prison in Thailand if you ever visit afterwards and get caught. YouTube itself has even been blocked in Thailand on multiple occasions for videos exactly like this one. Internet censorship is not only a pervasive issue in Thailand,
I'm sure the King
YouTube,
of Thailand
but across the entire world and across every website. If you want to be able to access anything,
ExpressVPN. That's kind of wild. I had no idea. No, I think the King of Thailand is awesome. I think he's, you know how much I like the King of Thailand. I've been saying that for a long time. Literally, if Twitter was a person, what the fuck do you... No, if it was Twitter was a person, he would literally argue with each comment in like himself and start like this giant thread and then have them arrested. I'm afraid of flying. I have no plans of visiting Thailand. That was an interesting video. I've never even heard of that before. The Gangster SpongeBob Rise and Fall. The fuck is that? Oh, it's one of these wacky animations. Yeah. Sure. This looks good.
Stop right now. Do not come to me.
I don't have choice, bro.
What the fuck?
It is one-sided game. Either you kill or you get killed.
Damn, I'm already more emotionally invested in this than fucking like Cyberpunk. Is it Tier 1 Twisty and the Reese of Starkey and Sonata?
From the start of Krusty Krab's heist.
Fuck! How did it go so wrong? They were brothers! Oh, those damn nematodes. Man, the animation quality here is fantastic. Is this Pixar? Sponge Glock sequel, yeah. Thanks for Prime Vamp and Preston.
Hands up, Ricky!
Oh, what the... Jesus Christ, not Squid in broad daylight? Is this canon? I'm not sure, I haven't read the SpongeBob manga.
Do you even know who are you loving?
Fucking cops. We must rush, bro.
Oh, damn. Nice work, Patrick. The camera work here is fantastic. Is there some mercy? Why does he have a Guy Fawkes mask? Because he doesn't want his identity to be revealed. Bro, he's committing a crime.
It is not your game, bro. You were been such kind and sensitive.
It's Sandy. Oh no, it's just straight up the... Oh my god.
Oh, brother, what have I done? Crab's people are here.
There's the prime. Fuck, man.
Who are you?
Nice spots, buddy.
God, this is the best short I've ever seen.
Patrick, he will kill only me. Live your best life. I'm afraid, bro. Tell my son I loved him.
Tell him yourself.
You will tell him by yourself.
Hey!
I will hold him up. It would mean a lot to me. It's my turn to save you.
I will miss you.
Me too. Run. Now.
Bro.
Don't do it, Patrick! He's not worth it! No!
I will raise you as a hero, like my friend.
Aren't starfish, like, immortal? Well, I guess maybe if you shoot them between the eyes, changes things. That's what HBO Max should be investing in. Squidward don't fuck around. Yeah, I mean, it was entirely SpongeBob and Patrick's fault. They shook